Female Orgasm by Peter Hope. About the author. I'm Peter Hope, a member of the American Psychological Association, APA, a psychotherapist and gynecologist. With the help of the conducted research outlined briefly in this book, I will teach you to deliver the brightest orgasms to your partner, and women to get multiple orgasms. In 2019, a team of specialists under my leadership conducted new research in identifying women's preferences in sex, ways and brightness of orgasms received by women. We studied more than 1,350 women with their consent, my patients, with an active sexual life at the age of 21-68 years. So it was confirmed that all female orgasms somehow involve the space around the vagina, clitoris, and the mysterious G-spot, and also that the female body is capable of a much greater range of pleasures than men assume. This book will help you understand female orgasms and teach you how to deliver them to your partner. And for women, the book will be a pleasant mentor on the way to getting a long, unforgettable orgasm. Orgasm is the culmination of sexual arousal, characterized by a strong sense of satisfaction, pleasure. 11 types of female orgasms. First, clitoral orgasm. As you know, the clitoris is a small point hidden in the upper part of the labia. The clitoris is woven from millions of nerve endings and is comparable in sensitivity to the penis. Touching, stroking, light massage, directly or through the tissue, causes a sharp blood flow to this area. Most often, this is how a female orgasm is achieved easily. If there are difficulties with clitoral pleasure, I recommend experimenting with movements. For example, stroking the clitoris in an up and down direction, or alternating large and small circles. I also recommend using the cunnilingus technique. Read more about the 3 techniques of cunnilingus in my book, Cunnilingus, the best guide for men. The book will be useful because different women need different directions of stimulation. Experiment with your partner to find exactly the movements that will end with a clitoral orgasm. Second, vaginal orgasm from G-spot stimulation. The location of the cherished point. The G-spot is located on the front wall of the vagina, 3-5 cm from the entrance. To feel it, insert your finger inside to about the middle of the phalanx closest to the palm and bend it, making a slight movement to the stomach. If you feel a slightly ribbed, spongy surface, you can find just under it an orgasmic G-spot. Many gynecologists have come to the conclusion that only thanks to the G-spot women are able to experience a vaginal orgasm. But I want to assure you that it's not just about her. When stimulated, blood naturally flows to this area. It swells and gives the feeling that many women call a truly powerful orgasm. You can stimulate the G-spot in various ways, with a penis, a finger, sex toys, a vibrator. Experiment until you enjoy it. 3. Anal orgasm. Anal sex is controversial pleasure. This pleasure is not for everyone. It seems unacceptable to a large number of women studied, and acceptable to some, but unnecessarily painful. However, some women are able to get pleasure from this type of sex. According to the answers of women, anal orgasm feels like a vaginal orgasm, and in general, this is understandable. The anus and rectum are separated from the vagina and clitoris by a thin tissue, so some muscles and nerve endings in these parts of the body are common. Here we are talking about the sensitive muscles of the pelvic floor, the so-called Kegel muscles. Here a man should be careful and find out in advance from his woman whether this type of pleasure is acceptable for her. and it is important to do it in a condom after preparatory caresses, necessarily with the use of lubricants. Fourth, mixed orgasm. Mixed is called an orgasm which occurs if several erogenous female zones are stimulated at once. For example, the G-spot and the nipples, or the nipples and clitoris. Choose and combine to your taste. The more stimulation options involved, the better the blood flow and the more powerful the orgasm will be. Also remember, in order to achieve a variety of sensations and stimulations, it is better to choose poses when a woman is on top. In this case, the man will have free hands, which means that access to the erogenous zones of the woman will be open. Fifth, deep vaginal orgasm. Remember, the deeper into the vagina, the more different erogenous points are involved. If the penis penetrates deeply, it can stimulate several of these points at once, so you can provide your woman with a powerful orgasm, often accompanied by contractions of the entire uterus. For a woman as for a man, at the moment of a deep orgasm, all the cells of the body are renewed. This is a powerful splash of energy and a reconfiguration of the body's work, an increase in metabolism. Therefore, sex is indicated for weight loss.